look at you. I'm so happy to see you here. We're going to get into a third party, everybody who's coming in. If you're into a third party, listen, you could be seeing two guys, they could be seeing two girls, it could be mixed sexes. I don't care. I don't know. We're just going to get into a third party and we're going to see if it resonates. All right. Holy Spirit, please guide and direct me, please, with these tarot cards. I really want to use these as divination to dive into the truth about what's happening in a third-party situation. Please let the cards reveal the secrets, things that are going on behind closed doors. Give me details, give me good information, so people can make the proper decisions they need to make. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Hi, Stephen Butler. Good morning. So I've decided I'm going to do 3 sections, and you just go ahead and pick which section you think is your person, and you and the other person, okay? Okay, well, ironically, in this crazy third-party scenario, we have happiness. We've got kids involved. We've got families involved, okay? We're also very, very happy. There's something about I'm really happy. I'm in a good mood. Somebody may even be humming, you know, just in a chipper, dapper mood. Oh, and we have desire. So somebody's getting, obviously they're getting that, okay? So this is going around. I don't know, we're having threesomes here, or it's just third-party situations. But I think my viewer, you know, if you don't want to have a baby, I don't know, I'd be careful. Queen of Swords in the reverse. We're talking about deception and secrets and someone who's separated that are having segs, okay? It is what it is. There is someone here that is separated. They are an ex and they are having segs. So we do have a lot of passion just spinning around. We have someone here, Page of Pentacles, also 7 of Pentacles, that has been offering very, very little for a very long time. This person would make less money than you. Just putting it out there. All right, so let's see what's going on with this first person. Oh, well, we have the King of Swords. So the soulmates here are going to be the Queen of Swords in reverse and the King of Swords. And this is a couple. Excuse me. This is a couple that share children or were once married. Maybe all the above. All right. But that is that couple. Hanged Man, the Magician, 4 Swords, and Judgment. All right. So who are we dealing with here? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We also have a Cancerian. And that's like just getting started. This person is an air sign individual. Now, this person is holding back. This person is quiet. They don't have a lot to say. They definitely are thinking about making some new decisions. And new decisions is what's going to come up for this person. So it's happening. So there is this brand new, okay, yeah, something's happening, but they're not talking about it. To be honest, I feel like this partner number 1 here wants a comeback. This person wants to get a second chance at the relationship. There could also be a Pisces that they're tied up with, but Gemini is very strong, but so is Libra and Aquarius. I just want to go out on a limb here and say, this feels like love. All right. Linda, are you looking for a reading as far as the 22s that we just did? Or I'm sorry, the 1111s? Linda, I will take care of you, girl. Let me make sure I put a note as a reminder to talk to you after the video. All right, so I got you down, Linda, personal, and I'll give you the status and what's going on for your reading, girl. If you would also like a free question reading at the end of the video, I will as well, for your patience. I don't know what's been going on. Thank you for letting me know. All right, so back to this person number 1. Oh, you did? I did not realize that. So yeah, message me there in the comments and I will respond to you and get this whipped up and taken care of. Maybe it didn't get sent to the right email or something like that. I will definitely get a hold of you. I'm sorry, Linda. And if you do want a bonus question at the end of the video, for like right now, urgently, I'd be more than happy to answer some questions live in addition to the reading that I will make sure you get delivered. Okay. So this person, this partner number 1, I think they have a secret comeback. I don't really want to go on a limb and say secret because I really don't see a actual secret, but it's like they know about it, but they're not talking about it. So I don't know how you want to label it. Oh, you're welcome, Linda. I'm so sorry, love. So I don't know how you want to label this person, but it's not a secret. It's just you guys haven't even talked about it. They are definitely contemplating with the Hanged Man some kind of sacrifice that needs to be made, some kind of different perspective that they're getting right now. And that different perspective is so important because it's making them choose a different way of life. So right now they're just contemplating, they're resting, and they're praying about what to do for this reunion. But your past with your King of Swords is getting brought back up. And if we're talking how soon are you going to have this kind of conversation? As soon as 4 days. It is very much as soon as 4 days. Let's see what little comment this person may want to give you. Whoops. Okay, so we just blew it out there. The first comment from them is, I'm confronting those people around me. All right, so this person is very King of Swords, not being a coward, okay? Actually letting people know what he thinks and how he feels. Absolutely speaking from his gut. I know you're the one. Ooh, and I'm seeing my toxic patterns. So they know what they're doing wrong. Honey, this person, this King of Swords, is sorry they hurt you. They didn't mean to. There was some kind of an accident here. It was a mistake. And I feel there's remorse. I don't see like complete sorrow and grief and long suffering of that, but I just see, you know what? It was very unintentional. I honestly believed with all my heart at the time that I was making logical, good decisions. And if you got hurt in the crossfire of that, I am sorry. I am sorry. I was just trying to do the right thing. That's what this person feels. Listen, pile number 1 over here, this person, I really think there's a comeback, especially between 2 air signs. Let's see what's going on. Let me get a drink because all of a sudden, my voice. Person number 2 who's involved. Death, Scorpio. Strength. Karmic in reverse. Ooh, Ace of Pentacles. That's good. Ah, Wheel of Fortune. Person number 2 is ready for a change. Christopher Jackson, thank you so much. I appreciate you, and I am feeling much better. I am. So you could be person number 2 for all I know, or it could be somebody else. But listen, this person in the third party situation is optimistic. Now, this person has not had it easy. Person number 2 has been through some long suffering, great amounts of time of grief and pain. This person is changing for good. They are not who they once were. They've completely undergone some kind of a transformation. This has been very hard for them to conquer. Very. Honest, I can't even express to you how very hard it was for them to defeat their karma. They had some serious karma. And I have a great feeling that it took many years, possibly 10 years or more, something of that nature. But this year, 2024, is the year that they are done with their karma. They've graduated. They've exceeded their even own expectations of themselves. This person has done quite well for themselves. They're having a comeback. Let's see what this person wants to say. Spirit, what does person number 2 want to say? Please help me channel and pull the truth for this person. I'm working on balancing my energy. I want to feel worthy of you. Our connection is worth waiting for. And I said hopeful, and we have it.
Is guilty.
For what?
Eating all the food straight out of the bag, and he's becoming fat and fluffy.
That's okay. He can eat his food.
Okay, he's still guilty.
Look
at the shame.
That's okay. He's a big boy. All right. Love you, honey. I love you.
Love you too. Bye.
So yeah, I did say the word hopeful, and here we are. So this pile number 2 person is really hoping. They've gotten over some karma, and I think they broke up with a karmic. It's either one or the other. They broke up with a karmic, or they're done with their karma. This is a little bit of a second chance as well. And I do have to admit that with this person, because it says our connection is worth waiting for. So it's worth the wait. It's worth the grief, the years, all the time and energy. This person has been defeating inside of them low self-esteem, low self-worth, years and years of baggage, and they got rid of it. That's what's going on. Or they're going to get rid of it this year, 2024. This is a time for change, and person number 2 is going through that big change. Linglicious, 5 months. Oh, I love you. Oh, thank you so much for my support group. Oh, I love you. Thank you, honey. I'll give you a card here at the end if you want, okay, honey? All right. So, anyways, person number 2 is ready for a new beginning. They're ready, and it's time. This is all divine timing. If person number 2 feels like the universe is pushing them into this new birth, this new beginning, it's all going to happen. I do want to say, and I don't see it for sure, but there's a possibility that this person could have a birth of some type. It could be 2024, they give birth to a child. It's possible. But it's also possible they're just going to give birth to their new self, okay? But there's a birth happening, and it's a big deal. It's a big deal for this person because it took so long to achieve this goal. There's even something in the energy of a graduation, completion of a certificate or schooling. Yeah, some kind of long growth that finally has the announcement, we're finished, we've completed it. Anyways, moving on, right? So this is person number 2. Let's see what's going on with person number 3, and then we'll kind of see what we're looking at here. Person number 3. Ace of Cups. 2 of Cups in the reverse. Oh, that's interesting. Marriage. Oh, boy. Temperance. 5 of Pentacles. I'm going to be honest. This third party other person, whoever this is, this could be you, this could be somebody else. All I'm doing today is a third party situation. You guys get to pick the piles to see what's going on, okay? But this person really genuinely loves you. This person is someone of which you're separated from. This is a divorce or separation. We kind of felt that throughout the reading, though, even in the very beginning. This whole reading has vibes of, I used to be with you, and I want to be with you again. There's just total vibes of that. But this other person over here is like, I genuinely love you. My family loves you. We broke up, and maybe we shouldn't have broken up. You and I are destined lovers. We have a lot in common, and they genuinely love you. And I think you genuinely love them. They have potential to be a spouse. They will put a ring on it and marry you. I mean, this is something that will go to the altar, go to the courthouse. This can be legal. It could also be vibes where you felt like in the past they were your husband at one time, or wife. But this person has husband or wife vibes. And maybe you thought you would marry them at one point. Well, there's still an opportunity. There's still a chance. We have Sagittarius. They may have Cancerian and Sagittarius and Virgo in their chart. It is very possible. This person is a religious person or a very spiritually minded person. They definitely read their book of spiritual beliefs. They pray. They have faith in some way. This is a very patient person. And I will say this relationship has gone on through the years. And it could be 5 years or more. But it's gone on through the years. This relationship broke you at one point, though, and it broke them. And to be honest, they may not have a lot of money. We have someone, 5 of Pentacles, that feels like their bank account is just in despair. They have a lot of karma attached to, I don't have enough, or I don't have a lot. I would say that if you were to marry this person, you would be making more money than this person. They need help. They need help with their credit repair. They need help with saving or buying or investing. They just need help. But they have so much faith. Well, anyways, there we go. Let's see what this person maybe wants to say. We are working together in the astral. I miss you dearly. Oh boy. I was in denial. Oh my goodness. My karmic situation is ending. Wow. Oh boy. This person's like, listen, we're soulmates. I know we are 2 of Cups. I really miss you. I wish we never would have broken up, but whatever I went through, I was in denial about how I felt, what I was doing. I just want you to know that I'm fixing my karma. And I'm definitely over and ending any karmic connections. I'm sorry, but wow, we got some love potential here. Oh my goodness. I almost feel like, what am I going to do? What am I going to say? They're all so good. It's very rare that in a third-party reading, I get good vibes. And I think it's because I did it differently today. I put 3 different piles for whoever they would be. And I'm really just leaving it up to you guys to see who's who in this. I will tell you one thing, which makes this kind of a battle. King of Swords and Queen of Swords belong together. They do. They were made for each other. Very much twin flame, divine soulmate vibes. And when you get the card of Judgment, there is karma and unfinished business. So I know that they are very deeply connected. And this is bottom of the deck, overall, underall. So that could be any pile, I don't know, but I'm just saying, like, the bottom of the deck, they belong together, which is you, the viewer, and this person. Then there's this other individual, which could be you or your lover or other lover or whatever's going on. This person is done, cutting it out. They're having a death. They're being reborn. This person is waiting for a connection that's worth it. And they're very, very, very hopeful and believing in God, Spirit, Source, Creator of the universe, that love, happiness, romance is theirs, and that it's owed to them and they deserve it. And it's a part of their destiny. It's a part of their karma. So I'm telling you, I feel like this inner person is you. And it kind of makes sense because you're in the middle. Could you have two suitors? You could. One is very quiet right now. And the other one is kind of quiet as well with temperance. Like, both of them are not super, super texting, calling, talkative people. Neither of them are. So that's going to make it difficult, I don't know, to like decide. But there's a new beginning, Ace of Cups, with this person, and marriage is a very big possibility with them. They miss you. They realize where they went wrong. I think they've gone through the worst times of their life. Somehow they were at the bottom of the barrel, dark night of the soul. They kind of went through the depths of darkness without you. I have to say, someone over here learned their lesson. And they want to come back. You, my viewer, my friend, you're going to get happiness one way or the other, because Spirit's saying it's either going to happen here or it's going to happen here. But you're going to get love, romance, and happiness. It's in the bag. It's for you. And look at that. That's why you're going to get this new beginning, Page of Pentacles. You deserve it. You've been waiting for this for a long time, Seven of Pentacles. Maybe 7 years plus. You've been in back and forth communication. Back and forth with these people. Seven of Swords, you've been a secret for a long time. Or you had to sneak away, like a little sneak, and go be with this person. And then perhaps you had to sneak away and go be with this person. Like, there was a lot of sneaking. And, you know, I kind of said it earlier, and maybe it applies. A little bit of a secret. Then we've got the Lover's card. It's looking very promising. I just want to say, if you're in a third-party situation, you are not going to be single for long. It's just not in the cards for you to be single. And I would keep it 100% with you. If we got Nine of Pentacles, Three of Swords, the Hermit card, you know, if we got Eight of Cups and all that stuff, I would say, look, it's time to be alone. It's time to be single. It's time to get away from a third-party situation. It's time to go do some healing and inner reflection and yada, 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 right? That's not what this reading is about today. This reading is about someone who I think is in the middle, ending their karmic relationships and their karma, finally done, graduation time. And it's been so many years, and finally they get a connection worth waiting for. 10 of Cups, Lover's card, Ace of Cups, freaking Desire card. Like, it's worth it now. And yay for them. Yay for them. They've done the work. And then I'm seeing two options of love. Are both cupcakes and rainbows? No. King of Swords is prickly, kind of doesn't really have a great sense of humor. Okay, he just doesn't. He's kind of offensive with his tongue. He kind of says what's on his mind, and it's not always sensitive. Most of the time, it's not sensitive. This person seems to have a lot more going on in their mind than they talk about. This person is great with people, a salesman or saleswoman, somebody that maybe works in customer service or around others. This is someone that maybe puts on some kind of a show. Perhaps they do magic, perhaps they do tarot, healing, perhaps they're a chef on display, perhaps they are, in sales or marketing or customer service or mortgaging, whatever. But this person is like, I'm seen. I am definitely seen by others. Um, and a great friend, very Mercury. So this is someone that you can easily talk with. King of Swords and the Magician is, we could talk about our dreams, our aspirations, our desires, our wants. Like, we can just open up each other and really be an open book and have great discussions. You guys can talk about faith. There's so many great conversations you can have with this person. And this is somebody from the past as well. So this is someone you've definitely been with in a past life, as well as the past in this life. But this person is coming from your past. And it's been a dark past at times. But there is great friendship, great communication here. So I can see why it bothers you if they're not talking to you right now very much with the Four of Swords. I could see where it bothers you. Because they're not normally Four of Swords. They normally are super open with you. There's nothing that you guys can hide from one another because your intuition would just sing it from the rooftops. And they know just by looking in your eyes that you know what they feel, you know what they want, you know what they need. They can look at you and know what you feel, want, and need. They get it. You guys are on the same page. The passion between you guys is crazy intense. There's a great passion for one another. But right now there is an argument between the both of you. And I'm not saying it's super terrible, like, don't ever call me again. I just see that there's an argument, a disagreement, where it's you guys are not seeing eye to eye on something, and you feel like maybe something is off. And I think a lot of what that is all about is, well, this is a third-party situation. Somebody over here is like, are you going to cut off that third party over here? Or you're asking this person, are you going to cut off that third party? Like, there's this, are you going to confront them? Are you ever going to say it's over? Are you ever going to tell that karmic or third party that you're ready to move on and see other people or get back with me? And there's the bumping of heads and differences of opinions. Anyways, that's this person. So is there love? Yeah. Friendship is love. There's great friendship, great communication, great intimacy, great connection. Yes, there's love here. But this other person's got a lot of potential. And there's something very warm about this person. I don't think this person over here is the most friendly person you'd ever meet. It's kind of the person that you either love them or you hate them. And once you get to know this person, they are the bee's knees. They are everything. Everyone's like, oh my God, love this person. But they rub people the wrong way a lot, And it looks like you guys had a rough past to where maybe they even broke your heart. Because I'm going to be keeping this real. Over here, Five of Pentacles is abandonment and rejection. So this took some time to get over. So I think this person that really is ready to have a second chance with you as well, Ace of Cups, they realize they've always loved you. There was some denial that they were dealing with, okay, right here. And maybe there was denial that they really loved you. Maybe there was denial that they really wanted out because maybe they really didn't, whatever it is, they had to go through something, some dark night without you. And this working together in the astral, I'm going to make this really confusing, and I don't know what to tell you. There's something you and this person have to do together in some way that's karmic. And I don't mean a karmic relationship. I mean, there is something very possible that you and this person can do that could change the world, make a difference in people's lives. There may even be some spiritual work between the both of you that can be healed. There's something very sacred, very ancient, and very spiritual between the both of you. I want to go on a limb here and say some kind of Native American ancient stuff going on. Like I feel there's some kind of Native American thing going on with that person. I don't know if you guys were Native Americans in past lives together, you and this person, or you share Native American blood today. But I feel that kind of spiritual belief is something you guys share. And there's some kind of spiritual passion. There's also something very political with this person. So they may be into politics. Sagittarians are known for politics. We've got Temperance over here. This person may want to run for some sort of office or get signatures and make moves and make changes in their city or in the government. This person is very vocal with things that have gone wrong. And you may have passions that can help contribute to this work. And it could be vice versa. Perhaps you're the one that's very vocal and political and whatnot, and this person can help you and add to you. Listen, we've got a combination over here. We've got the Holy Trinity over here. I'm not really a fan of bell peppers. You know, you may hate me for saying that, but I could live without bell peppers. My daughter loves bell peppers, but I hate them. I don't even like them on Supreme Pizza. I know I'm the bad guy. I also like pineapple on my pizza. Now I'm probably a really bad guy. But listen, Linda, listen. Get past the food. The Holy Trinity is what? Onions, celery, and bell peppers or something? Like that's the Holy Trinity? I don't know. But listen, there's a combination over here. It's bomb, it's fire, okay? It's fire. Oh, well, Markers, I'm all for you because I love chili. I just don't like bell peppers. Anyways, eat me. I'm right there with you, girl. Pineapples, mushrooms, and olives. Okay, I'm down. I know. Italians are like, no. Anyways, whatever you guys got cooking over here, you and this other person, you have a bomb fire combination that can really turn up the heat on a bad situation. I'm going to say something that is going down in history as something I've never said here before on my channel. I don't think I've said it before. If I'm wrong, point me out. I'm going to be real with you. And this isn't rare. I think they're both a good catch. Hey, hate me if you want. I think they're both good. I do. I think that neither one would be bad. In my opinion also, do I think you could do way better than both of them? Yes. I think you could do way better. Looks-wise, financial-wise, respect-wise, history-wise, as far as not having toxic history. I think you can do better than both of them. And definitely keep that possibility out there. Hey, I don't have to choose either of them. I could go down a whole separate path and choose somebody completely new and different to the scene. So you go ahead, honey. You have a brand new beginning, fresh new start, Wheel of Fortune. The tables have turned for you. This is a rebirth, and you're going to be happy, and you're going to get love, lust, and marriage or a very deep commitment. It's yours, it's in your pocket, it's in your hands, it's in your fate, and it's in the cards. So, the Wheel of Fortune really is about luck on your side. But besides the fact that there's always another possibility, there's always somebody else out there. There's plenty of fish in the sea for you, honey. Keep your mind open. But besides that, I do have to keep it real as your reader. You've got two very probable options to choose from, and they're both pretty darn good. They're not bad. It's not a bad hand, either of them. It's like, could you win $1 million at a casino? Yes, there's a possibility you can go out there and win $1 million. Is it more likely that you're going to win $1,500 on a machine? That's more likely. Is it even more likely that you're going to win $500 on a machine? That is way more probable. Is it great to win $500 in a machine? Heck yeah. I will take the $500 win. There's a very good chance you're going to go get a $500 win at a casino. Very good chance. And you'd be very happy to win it. And that's kind of how I see these options. I see them as $1,500, $500, whatever options. They're a great win. It's going to make you happy. It's a win. It's not bad. You'd much rather have the $1 million win and go and not have history of rejection and sorrow and sadness and breakups and history of divorce, breakups, and sadness here either. You'd much rather just avoid all of this together. But, you know, the universe is a magical place. It's a spiritual, magical, wonderful place. And you live here. And you know what? There's rebirth. There's transformation. There's lessons to be learned. And I think that is very beautiful in itself. You know, here's, Spirit just gave me a vision, and I kind of get visions sometimes, so please let me share it with you. It was a vision of a very beautiful flower. I want to say an iris, and it had purple and fuchsia and pink, and it was just a very beautiful iris. I hope you know what irises look like. They smell wonderful. But he gave me a vision of the iris, and the instant message I got was, the very first time you see that bulb that you planted sprout green leaves and bloom, you are in awe of its beauty. And it feels like the most beautiful thing because you made a beautiful place for it. It was just a bulb, and now it's become this beautiful flower. But then he told me, when winter comes and that flower dies, and you have to snip off the leaves, and it's this short, it's next to nothing in the ground, it's ugly, and it's dead. You think it's dead, but it's sleeping, it's resting. 4 swords. Temperance, it's resting. Then spring comes, hello, and we're seeing this beautiful iris bloom again from the same bud. But this time the iris maybe has 3 new blooms. So Spirit's like, it's nice to have a brand new flower and watch it grow out of nothing, you know, which is making love happen, starting with nothing at all and just seeing a brand new romantic love life blossom. It's like that flower that you first plant, and you're so happy that it took, and it's blooming, and it's beautiful. And Spirit's telling me that is like falling in love for the first time. But it's still beautiful, and sometimes even more beautiful the next year that your flowers bloom, because now you don't just have the one, you've got 4 new blooms instead of 1, and it's just bloomed so much more, and it's grown more, and there's more green leaves, and it's fuller, and sometimes the irises spread their roots and other irises grow next to them. So you're blessed with being multiplied by that one bulb. And so Spirit says, although your new love and hopes of brand new love is beautiful, keep an open mind about an old love that can be reborn again. An old love that can bloom and be possibly even more beautiful than it was in the past. I know, it's a lot to choose from, but let's ask Spirit some questions about each relationship to kind of get a little more clarity for you. It's tough for you to choose out of the two. I told you, conversations and friendship. Gemini, there it is. Love language, deep conversation. That is what is so great about this one. It's awesome. You also have up in the air. So you never know where you stand with this person. And maybe that's the negative. You always feel like you're not really sure where you're standing. Let's get a love message on that. Does that sound about right with that air sign? The best conversations in the world with that air sign. Wonderful chemistry. Deep past life connection. But then you feel like they're never certain. The card you got is follow your passions and it will lead your heart to a surplus of love and abundance in all areas of your life. So following your heart is the message for this guy or girl, okay? Following your heart. Let's get a true love oracle. Hope you guys are following me okay on this reading. So we have life renewed. The caterpillar is now in the chrysalis stage. I knew that with judgment. I guess we're just kind of getting clarity. You get to rebuild this life with this man or woman, this King of Swords. Your relationship is healing and recovering over here. You're on the mend. But I'll tell you, your history was a web of lies. And that's what you guys are recovering from. This person lied about you, or you lied about them, or both of you just were surrounded in lies. I just want to say this person that you're rebuilding a life with, or could be, lies came in to wreak havoc on your love life. And just know whatever lies were spun in that web, they are confronting it. They are seeing their toxic patterns with the lies that they've spun. They know you're the one for them. You're the right one to be within their life. They know it, and they are sorry that they hurt you. Okay, so I just want to say for pile number 1, we are talking about on the mend. On the mend. All right, let's get a message here for this other person. I'm working on balancing my energy. A good connection is worth waiting for. I'm very hopeful. I really want to work on my confidence, and I want to feel worthy of love. Great love. I deserve great love. We have dreaming of you. Bottom of the deck is on the horizon. They're very alike, right? The balloons, the hearts up in the air, and then this hot air balloon. These two piles are very close. And I felt that with the King and Queen of Swords. These two people over here, very soulmate, very twin flame-ish. Very good vibes about being created for one another. This person here has had dreams about a relationship that was coming up. There's an omen, there's a sign, and there's a message in the dream. I don't know if you've had this dream yet. Maybe this dream is coming up. It's a dream to come. But this pile number 2 is going to get that dream, and it's going to tell them this is going to be a relationship on the horizon. So there's some kind of beautiful manifested love connection that someone is able to predict and see in their dream. And just know when you're dreaming like that, it's in your subconscious. So really, this person is manifesting this other individual. And let's get that love oracle. See, I told you it was a twin flame or deep soulmate. It says soul contracts have been fulfilled, lessons learned, and a new beginning in love awaits. That also goes along with what I said about death and the karmic in reverse with the Wheel of Fortune. This is that graduation and success, because this person in pile number 2 is done with the karmic lessons, and they are ready and hopeful and excited for a new beginning, Ace of Pentacles, in romance. And it's definitely coming. So let's get some of those oracle, true love oracles. Can I get more real? Mending bridges, finally healing, mending that bridge. Bottom of the deck is I'm sorry. I knew it. These people are connected, 1 and 2, very connected, but there's another partner possibility. But 1 and 2, yeah, they are together in some sense. The hot air balloons, the I'm sorries, they're connected. The life renewed and the mending of bridges. Wow. This is one-sided, meaning it's there's a message here about this person that says, if we can make this work, it's only going to work one way. It's going to be this way or no way. There is some sense of contract, whereas if you and I are going to make it work, this is the truth that needs to come out. If you and I are going to make it work, I need you to make sure that I am fully aware that you are very sorry for our past and you really want to make it better, because this person in pile number 2 is like, listen, I don't want it to be all your way and one way or the highway. It's been that way. I'm different. You're going to have to do something in a new way. And there are boundaries and standards. And if we're going to get in this again, there is only one way that, you can prove to me that you really want this. And you're going to have to prove it. You're going to have to show me. That's the one way. So yeah, person number 2 here is like, prove it, show me. All right, so boom. Let's see this other third person here. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We have in the spotlight, up in smoke. This person is on social media. Like and I said it earlier, I was like, they could be in politics. They could be well known. They could have a strong voice. This person could have a podcast or just have a voice in the spotlight that puts people on to situations. Again, there is some kind of wonderful karma that you guys could share together, you and this person. I feel like if you choose this person, you're going to get fame, maybe even a fortune eventually, but there's some kind of gain about being seen, well known, and heard. Like, I have to be like legit. Somebody here may be really wanting to start a channel or an online presence. And if it's not that, somebody here may be really wanting to be around to change the world, be on the news, perhaps being on the news, having a podcast, or starting, something politically to change. But there is something promising about picking this person that would really motivate and put you guys on the map, put you guys in the spotlight. Under that is a secure love nest. I do think that you guys could create a beautiful home. All right. So a very beautiful home. Like this person may be handy and paint, put doors, wood floors, do yard work, like really make your home beautiful and secure and put money into the home. I don't know if you guys are going to be rich, but I see prosperity and security. Now, on this end, there's prosperity and security as well. We've got the Magician. So you guys have the magic to create whatever life you want over here. Man, you guys have a tough choice. Anyways, let's get the love oracles. We will know by the love oracles. Spirit, show me the truth. Show me the whole truth and nothing but the truth. Dun, 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 dun. Childhood. Children are involved some way over there. Refreshing. Oh, we got bonus. We got forgiveness and lonely. Oh my God. Such a hard choice. This person had a lot of childhood wounds, and which made you guys have a lot of problems. They've worked their way through it. They're a very healed, very wise, very good person to be around. And I think this person is good with children. I do. I think they are a nice, refreshing energy today. And I think the swans, that beautiful soulmate vibe, they want forgiveness for whatever dark past you guys had. You really have a tough decision. Like I said, in history, I don't think I've had a reading like this where I think both people are a good choice. Really, it's up to you. It is up to you. Let me read the worst things both of you have been through with either party so you can kind of help make up your mind. Over here, you guys have been through things always feeling a little off. And this was between you and this person who was very important to you at one time. They caused you to examine your own needs and your motivations, and you asked about their needs and what is their motivations. You guys were in a position where, how do you really feel about me? Do you really love me? So there was questions about how one another felt in this relationship in the past. We also had, were you being honest with me? Are you supportive of me? And there was some unfairness with the Five of Pentacles. There was, I do more than you, or I don't do enough, or I don't have enough. It's not that I don't want to, I just don't have enough. But there was some problems. There was material scarcity between you guys, and this person still may be a little frugal and maybe a little bit more, lack mentality kind of person. But this person was very handy. This person did as much as they could with finances. And you know what? You guys would have had more luck if he or she would have focused on their purpose with the Temperance card. You put a lot of dedication into this connection. I do think there is a set of years that you were involved with this person and you built something and it did get destroyed, but it's not worth completely throwing away. And again, this person was in denial about a lot of their childhood wounds, childhood trauma, or maybe problems with their own children that may have led to your breakup. But they were in denial and they're no longer in denial. I just will say they're very lonely. And you've been very lonely as well. And here's another good omen. They've broken up with a karmic, and you've broken up with your karmic or karma. And you know what's real over here? Genuine love. You guys genuinely loved each other. But you want to know what else is true? Same goes for them. You've both been lonely in some sense. You're both breaking up with karmics or karmic cycles. And you both have genuine love as well. Okay, so very difficult. Let's look at the problems that maybe you faced with this person. What were the problems there? They were all brains, all logic. They're stubborn. They demand respect. They sometimes come off as cold and shrewd. They never let their heart be their guide, which now they're letting their heart be their guide, but they didn't in the past. They let sensibility rule them, not love. They believed that you cannot let your emotions get in the way of what should be done. So, problems with this individual is they were very logical. And that may have been very difficult for you to endure. But there is a very deep soul contract with all those major arcanas, the Hanged Man, Judgment, and the Magician. It's a lot of majors. If I had to pick one or the other for the deepest connection, the deepest love, it would be this one. If I had to pick someone on an easier life, a more easier transition, like just more easygoing, lighthearted, this one. This one is beautiful and there's healing and it's brand new, but this one seems more intense, just intense. And there might be a lot of depth in here. And I said it, I was like, maybe there's children involved. That leads to a very deep connection. Maybe the romance was on a whole nother different intimate depth. There's still something very beautiful about this, but this one here has a lot of intensity and depth. Very Scorpio. And this is very Cancerian. Now I'm going to do something that I haven't done in a while either, is predict this. Moon sign Scorpio or rising Scorpio. Moon sign or rising sign Cancerian over here. Both water signs are deep, and that's probably why you have this beautiful soul connection with both. But, you know, like I said, if I have to pick what's going on, and it makes sense because Scorpio is the depths of the ocean, very deep. Cancerian is very strong. It's very beautiful. It's a very good love. It's very dedicated. But so is Scorpio. Like I said, it's it's intense. You're going to have some hard times here. But this person over here puts you on pause for a while. This person was kind of unpredictable and put you on the pause, on the hold, and on the back burner for quite some time. And that was a lot of the problems that you had to deal with this person. Ay, ay, ay. That's not fun. This person was also very critical. very critical of themselves and probably very critical of you. And so you're looking back and you're like, do I want to even give this person a chance again? God, I remember how critical they were. And you're probably thinking, God, they were no walk in the park. But again, you have history with this person. Judgment. What are you gonna do with the Klondike bar? I don't know why that song came to me. Maybe it means something to you. I don't even know the whole song. Something about a Klondike bar. Why did that randomly come into my head? What would you do for a Klondike bar? I don't know. I guess that was a very popular ice cream several years ago. It was just vanilla ice cream covered in chocolate. What was so great about that? There's also mint Klondike bars. That's true. There's chocolate chip mint. You know, I will say the commercial, what would you do for a Klondike bar? A lot of people would do anything for that Klondike bar in the commercials. So maybe there's an energy between you guys about what would you do for one another. And there's nothing you guys wouldn't do for one another. I do want to say this one is a little bit contractual, like logistical. There are limits on what this person would do for you. But this other person would kill for you. They would get into trouble for you. They would fight for you. You know, I think this other person loves you and it's real love, but it's a little bit different. It's like, I have a reputation. I'm in the spotlight. You know, I'm not going to make a fool of myself. Again, there's limits. Here, there's no limits. What would I do for you? I would do anything for you. Let's clarify this. Leo, we had strength here. Here, there's also a Leo energy between you guys. Strength. This person is strong, powerful, determined. We got Leo and Scorpio, death to the old. You know, they're just that manly, even if it's a woman, just that manly, masculine, what wouldn't I do for you? You're my baby. You're my, you know, they're like very alpha, you know, and they're just protective and attractive and territorial. And when they love very deep. But I think that's a lot like you. Let's clarify you and your truth. Yeah, there's a third party involved. Like, we've already known that. There's the rebirth again. I think you've got two people to choose from, but you might also be saying, Steph, both of my options have a karmic. You might be saying that. You might be like, hey, there is other people involved than just me and my third party situation. They have a third party situation too. So you're like, there's a lot of people involved here. Then you got High Priestess. You've got secrets, girl. You got secrets, boy. They don't know that you're talking to this other person. And this other person doesn't know that you're talking to this other person. So you've got secrets. That's the tea. That's the tea, sis. They don't even know that you're talking to somebody else. Let's get the tea over here, clarify the other person's energy. Oh, yeah. I thought there were plenty more fish in the sea. So they went out there and they dallianced with other relationships. Yeah, you guys broke up, and believe me, they didn't stop dating. They wanted to see what else was out there. And they're like, you know what? I've seen what else is out there. And now I know what I want. I want to end whatever else I was involved with, and I want to be with you. Chariot, I'm on my way. There is somebody that's come to see them in a car. Maybe an Uber driver took them in a chariot, or like they take the bus or something. But somebody's come to see them, and they've tried having another relationship with this other person. So they're going to have to let that person down lightly. Mm-hmm. All right. Spirit, let's go ahead and get the final word. Final verdict on these relationships. Are you ready? Perfect timing too, 66 minutes. Look at that synchronicity. Give me a message for person number 1. Final verdict. Please don't give up on us. I promise I'll be back soon. He doesn't want you to let him go. And he could be a her, but he's like, please don't give up on me. Hanged man, wait on me. Just give me a little bit more time, just a little bit. 4 swords. I am coming to my conclusions. I'm seeing my toxic patterns. I'm doing what I need to do. I want to mend the bridges with you. I got to tie up loose ends with my lies. Judgment, I do want to reconcile this. We are healing. Please don't give up on me. I'm worth waiting for. Like, you know, this person is really rooting for you. All right, let's get a comment from you. Well, let's do the other person first. Let's do your other option. Your voice is so sexy. I want to hear you tell me what you want me to do to you next. So they really enjoy your intense chemistry. You and this person have a very intense sexual chemistry. Bottom of the deck, I will always forgive the mistakes you make. So there is something here about forgiveness. It just keeps popping up with this guy or girl. You know, this one over here on the right, it's like forgive, forgive. Interesting. And this person over here is, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Interesting. They just want to get over what happened. This person is in the midst of saying sorry. To make any more clarity here, you're already said and done. Book closure on the past here. You guys have made your peace. You've had closure with one another. Yes, resolution. You guys have had resolution from the past. And Chariot, move on. You guys are ready to move on. Forgiveness is here. We're ready to do it. We're ready. We've done a lot of healing. I was in denial. Like, you know, let's move on from our past. So this person doesn't want to relive anything. It's like, we're not going to relive the past. We're going to go live brand new. This person's, it's different. There's a past, but it's not terrible. It's like, rekindling. If you relive this past, it's beautiful because there's like this past life connection. Huh. Boy, oh boy. Let's get a message from you. You're very torn. Torn between two lovers for sure. I sense your anger and resentment. I also mirror your fears and your vibes. Don't forget, your partners will mirror your vibes. I need you to release these so I can too, and I can come back into your life. You've been meditating and expanding your mind, and you're starting to see. You're realizing that they are you projected out. If you have a sense of self-worth, they're both seeing you as worthy. If you have a sense of sexiness, they're both desiring you. It's all up to you. It's all up to you. You have the good fortune. This is finally things are turning around for you. Finally, the tables turn and it's in your favor. Finally, you're through. You've graduated. You've finished your soul contracts, karmic lessons. You're done. You've learned what you needed to learn from them, and you're ready. You're ready for life. This is your moment. And it's funny because, like I said, sure, you can go out there and have a brand new life with somebody brand new, and I am totally giving you permission to go out there and see if that's a possibility, if that's really what you want, because it's all up to you. But if your heart is telling you to have a reconciliation, and these are coming up, I mean, it is Mercury retrograde. These ex relationships are going to come up. Just know that there's a very good chance of happiness with either choice of these exes showing up into your life. The universe isn't making it very difficult as far as a right or wrong way. Yes, it's difficult in the sense you have to choose, but Spirit's like, you know what? If you go left, you're going to have a good life. If you go right, you're going to have a good life. And that's what I mean by Spirit's not making it too hard. Whatever you choose, you're going to be happy. So now it's just up to you. That's the hard part. And I like to think of Allie. I know, bringing it up again, but The Notebook, when she had to choose between Lon, a rich, handsome young man who truly loved her, genuine love. He genuinely loved her. He wasn't just with her for looks. She wasn't with him for looks. They were genuinely attracted to one another sexually. They genuinely enjoyed each other's company. And their families got along really, really well. And they would have had beautiful kids and a beautiful home and a beautiful life. This is exactly your problem. Except he's not rich. But yeah, you know, she had a very good probability for happiness with Lon. And then she had Noah. Aww. She loved Noah. And boy, did they fight. They fought all the time. But they had passion, depth, very deep, deep soul love. That's what you're dealing with. Exactly. That storyline is kind of what you're dealing with. Because Noah and Allie is the king and queen of swords. They're fighting, quarreling. They've got issues, but they're crazy about each other. They're perfect for each other. And in the end, they were madly in love with one another. Couldn't live, literally could not take another life day without one another. Because when Allie died, Noah died that same night with her. They were going to die together. They were soulmates. So believe me, this is Noah and Allie, and this is Allie and Lon. That is the triangle. That is the third party today. That must be why the reading just kind of progressed the way it was. Allie was so lucky. She could have been happy with either man. But she made the choice to choose Noah. And I don't think he was a bad choice. That was the love of her life. You know? So I'm going to send you off, unfortunately, with a very hard choice for you to make. And like I said, if you don't want to choose either of these choices, you go ahead and manifest a brand new love for you because you have that Wheel of Fortune. This is a golden ticket. And you can take this golden ticket and you can go get your 10 of Cups and your desire card wherever you want it because you've earned it and it's time for your happiness. You don't have to pick either. All right, you can go get new. But this is your reading nonetheless, and I hope you enjoyed it. So good luck. Good luck. You're going to need it. Good luck on making this very difficult decision for your life. And best wishes with you. And you know what? I wouldn't worry too much about messing it up because either way, you'd be very happy. So don't kick yourself too much for struggling in this choice or decision. Remember what the card said. Follow your heart. Okay? Don't forget about it. Seriously, follow your little heart. It will lead you. Okay? Follow your passions and follow your heart. It will lead your heart to a surplus of love and abundance in all areas of your life. That's money. That could be fame. That could be fortune. That could be love. It's all of them, all areas, as long as you're following your heart. So you know the answer. You know what you need to do is just follow your heart. Still, it's a tough one though, right? It's definitely a hard one. I'm so sorry that it's a hard one, but also you're very fortunate. You're very lucky to have these options. Now, keep in mind today, guys, this reading may or may not have resonated with you. Perhaps it didn't. Okay? And that's okay. If this reading was just not vibing with you, that's okay. It's a little bit weird. It was a third party, you know. But maybe I've got some other readings on my channel that vibe with you. So please check my channel out. Click live when you get to my channel. And then you're going to be able to see all my other recent work. All my other recent videos. And maybe there's another title or video that may suit you better. Okay? All right. So, Linda, did you have any questions? Are you still here? And everyone, I just want to say a big thank you. And remember, this is a journey, not a destination. So you just keep swimming. All right, Linda. So I will check up on you, honey. I'm so sorry for the wait. If you have some questions, I'm happy to answer them now for you. Just for your patience and understanding and whatever happened there. I love you. And I appreciate you. And I want you to know I appreciate you. So if you're still here, come in. Let me know. Okay. And if not, Doja said I said I would pull a card for you at the end of the video. Just as a thanks for being one of my subscribers here on YouTube. Oh, Linda, there you are. Okay, girl. Do you have some questions you'd like answered just tonight? Just anything, work, love, family, anything? Holy Spirit, please guide and direct me for Linda. Please show me something for Linda. Yes, what to expect in love. Okay. Holy Spirit, please guide and direct me for Linda. Linda, show me what she can expect in love. A Knight of Swords is in your life. Looks like an Aquarius, the stars in reverse. He's going to be reaching out to you, but you're going to be resistant because he's been breadcrumbing you for a while. This person has been very unfair with you. Justice in reverse. Giving you the runaround. Involving other people and not giving you your respect, your due. Not acknowledging all the work and effort that you've put into this. There is going to be an apology. This person doesn't want to fight anymore. 5 of Swords in reverse. He's not exactly sure what he's going to do. 2 of Wands in reverse. I'm a little bit lost. But I know that I don't want to fight anymore. I don't. I want to have a new beginning with you. Queen of Pentacles. This person does respect you, does see you in a higher position. It let me resume the video because usually, especially in a Mercury retrograde, it doesn't. But it did today. So the stars are aligned and in our favor, honey. All right, so let's finish what I was saying about this person, about what's next for you in love. This person does see you in a higher way of earning respect. This person does see you as someone who's good with children, good with money. You're a good cook. You'd make a very good business owner, even if you're not one. This person sees you as very capable. And this person is very attracted to you. This person also realizes you are worthy of respect. And you're worthy of commitment. You have suffered with low self-esteem and intrusive thoughts. This may be something you dealt with in childhood or you just deal with it today, but there is this sense of just a constant thinking that it's doomsday, it couldn't get worse, things are, bad things are going to happen. And I don't think you do it on purpose. It's just you have a hard time letting your mind create doubt. And so you've been battling these affirmations of knowing that you're going to get what you say you're going to get and it's coming to you. Because you go through these bouts of, I manifested it, but where is it? Where's the proof, When am I going to see results? And Spirit says, keep believing. Because your doubts is what makes you resist the blessings that want to come in. It's these intrusive thoughts. Thoughts that they're going to choose someone else. Thoughts that maybe they think somebody else is better. Maybe just intrusive thoughts where you might believe maybe someone else is better than you. So there's just this intrusiveness for you. And it's a constant resistance. And remember, our partners are us projected out. Whether they're loving and adoring and good and honest and worthy like that, that's if we're that person inside and we believe that they are that person. If we think we're worthy, but we believe our partner is, I'm not saying this is true for you, but your partner is a cheater, then we as a people might create a lot of instances where we get cheated on. I'm not giving them a get out of jail free card. I'm just saying if we believe it, we're going to achieve it. And what we feel is going to become real. And where our thoughts go, energy flows. And sometimes, not every single time, but sometimes we create storms and then we're left crying because it's raining. And this is something as a human race that we all do. I've done it. Plenty of people watching has done it. Anyways, we're all guilty. So in this particular reading, we have someone here that is not your wish fulfillment, not making you happy, not communicating with you. This person has blocked you or you blocked them. There was harsh, cold arguments. And this person's trying to come back and apologize, try to make things right with you. And you're like, no, you don't deserve my forgiveness. You don't deserve me to pick up the phone. You don't deserve me to give you the time of day. You treated me terrible. 6 of Pentacles in reverse. You've breadcrumbed me. You've never given me what I've deserved. And, this has been completely unfair and unjust for maybe 3 years. Something here has been going on for 3 years with this person. Or maybe there's a 3-year age gap. But you're standing in your righteousness. And Sagittarian energy here stands for truth and honesty. And so really you're just saying, hey, I want truth and I want honesty. I don't want to hear your excuses. I don't want to hear your lies or your BS. I just want honesty. And I want a genuine change. And this person's like, but I want to talk to you. Can you give me a chance? Can we talk? These 2 combinations is, can we work this out? Page of Cups, 5 of Swords in reverse. I don't want to fight with you. I don't want to have more conflict and drama. I just want to know where we stand. Do you forgive me? 6 of Swords. Can we work this out? And you or this person, someone doesn't know. The more I get into your story, the more I feel like you don't really know where you're headed. But where I see you headed is here. 6 of Swords. Resolution. Closure. Peace. Now, usually in the 6 of Swords, it's a woman and a man and a child, and it represents the past, present, and future. But it's also representing a family. But they are stepping into a boat, and there's 6 swords stabbed into the boat, and they're moving off from the shore or rocky waters to smoother waters across the shore to another area. And that really talks about a move, moving on. Usually 6 of Swords refers to people moving on. Okay, making the decision to move on. Now, 8 times out of 10, because 6, the major arcana of this card, is the Lover's card. So 8 times out of 10, people move on and have closure and get over an argument. They get over separation, and they usually have a reconciliation of sorts, making up, an end to the drama, an end to the beef, an end to the problems. It's usually about them letting bygones be bygones, forgive and forget. That's usually what it means. But there are instances where it means I'm going to cut my losses and I'm going to leave this problematic connection for good. And I'm just going to move on to calmer waters away from you. I'm just going to, maybe take the kids, take the cats, the dogs, take the clothes and whatever, I'm just going to take it all. I'm going to take what I can and I'm going to move on. I think the most important message for you today, Linda, is this person is going to reach out and definitely want an apology eventually here very soon, something about 3 years. You might get an apology over the next 4 weeks. But somebody here wants to say sorry because they're realizing how screwed up they were and how, I hate to say it, but the one that got away, the one they shouldn't have messed up on. It's like sometimes people realize, and it may take them 3 years to realize, I don't know, but some people realize too late when the damage is already done. And then they're sorry. But it's too late because that person has already, moved on, packed up their bags, gone on a plane, or just moved on emotionally, or just, in general, just wanted closure. So you're going to have to see where you fit in this scenario, honey. There is very much a strength about 3 years. It may take you 3 years to get over something. This apology may come in 3 years. It may take you 3 years to get to this reading to where you're healed and you want to move on. There may be a 3-year age gap between you guys. There may be a 3-year-old child. There may be 3 children. 3 just seems to be the tune of your reading for me. You might be seeing the number 33 often. But in my opinion here, he's not really who you want. And I don't know you personally, but I have 3 children myself, girl. I saw that comment now. I have 3 children, and not all from the same person, but I completely sympathize and understand the heartbreak, because when you make decisions, it doesn't just affect you, it affects them. You're going to go through a very difficult place in life, 2 of Wands, where you're going to have to figure out what's right for you and your kids. And you're going to have to follow your heart. I just want you to know that your heart is not going to lead you in the wrong direction. So wherever you need to be right now, if you need to accept this man's apology and communicate, and that's what your heart's telling you, then listen to it. If your heart is telling you don't, resist, move away, or move on, then follow your heart. But I am just here as your reader to tell you that your heart's not going to guide you wrong. This person that you've been dealing with is very, very in the wrong with justice in reverse. He has treated you, I don't even have the right word, but I'm going to go ahead and say atrociously. I know it's kind of a weird word, but absolutely atrocious. It is astounding how badly this person breadcrumbed you and treated you and your 3 children. This person made promises that he did not keep to you or your kids. This person gave you a persona that he was one type of guy, and he wasn't that person. He was wearing a mask. He was pretending, and he faked you out. He said what he wanted to say to get what he wanted when he wanted it. It was very selfish. On top of all of that, we've got the Knight of Swords here in reverse, which means he is not the loyal knight. And he's also a very big liar. So on top of everything, it's just a humongous pile of lies. And truth be told, you're being very wise because you're like, I don't know what to believe. I don't know if you're telling me the truth or you're spinning another web of lies. I don't really know if I can trust what you want, or you're just rushing in and rushing out again. Does this have longevity? And the truth is, from what the cards are telling me, he's giving to 2 people, possibly 3, but definitely 2. And this Christmas that you just had was probably one of the hardest Christmases you've had in a long time. It was very painful. And he didn't treat you fairly over the holidays. And he didn't treat your kids fairly. Does he have regrets about that? Oh, yeah. But he's still contributing to a third-party situation that he shouldn't be. And he knows he's going in the wrong direction. He is going to offer you an apology, and I think you deserve one. And I just think you should know from what the tarot says, he does love you in his own way. He's not treating you right, but he loves you. And he is going to apologize to you. Does he feel terrible about cheating? No. He feels, those were his selfish desires, and he enjoyed it, to be honest. He enjoyed the cheating and the lying because it made him feel good in the moment. And that was a selfish, lustful, bodily desire. So there's not much regret about it. But there is regret and some sorrow about hurting you. There is this, I love you. I care about you. You're beautiful. I desire you. Look at you. You're a Queen of Pentacles. I desire you. I feel bad because I don't want to ruin the connection that we have. I don't want to ruin that connection. You're important to me. There's this, you're important to me. I don't regret the cheating and what was going on because it felt all good. But I don't want to lose you. You're not somebody that I'm willing to bargain to lose. You're important in some sense where I know I can't avoid you forever, or you can't avoid me forever. We're gonna have to talk, at least for the kids. And I do want to say sorry because this person does not just hang around you for the kids. He's genuinely attracted to you, 8 of Wands, and generally thinks about you throughout the day and generally has feelings for you, okay? So believe me, it is not that he's around because there's children. There is a genuine connection between you and him. But he's just terrible, a terrible guy. And again, he doesn't even know what he's going to do. 5 of Swords conflict. All he knows is, my life is such turmoil. My life is such a battle. I don't want to battle with you too. And you mentioned he's going through divorce. That explains the Justice card in reverse and the Knight of Swords in reverse. He played and cheated on that person. He lied to that person as well. Of course he's going through divorce. He's lying to everybody. He's lied to you. He's lied to that person. And he would lie to anybody else that crossed his path. He is a liar. Now, your question here is, well, what you should be asking, why am I attracting a liar? Why is in my vortex, in my subconscious, in my truth, what about me is causing to be pursued in any way by a liar? And that's where you're going to learn and grow and find yourself. That truth is where you're going to discover the gem inside of you on why you're being lied to. And we're going to get into more of that with your urgent reading. And I will give you a free bonus. I can't think of the word here. I'm so sorry. Hello, Mercury retrograde. Astrological chart reading. So if you want to email me with your time of birth, location of birth, and all your information, your personal information, so I could pull up your astrology chart. I need the time as well. I will be happy to throw that in there as a thank you and see everything's worth waiting for in the end. So you got this bonus reading. Now you're getting a bonus astrology reading plus your personal reading. So boom, you get the glory. Everything works out in good timing. That's what I always tell everybody that's waiting from me. It's like, just wait. It's all in divine timing. You're going to get something that you needed more than anything when you need it. And it's going to be better than you hoped. And that's what I believe, because I want to help you. And I want to help you, Linda. So we're going to get more into your karma and what's going to be happening and why you're going through this in your life and why you're attracting this person into your life. But just tonight, on this quick note, I really want you to be asking yourself questions, Page of Cups. Why am I attracting this negativity into my life? Because you can stop this and you can change this anytime you want. You can start having a new vortex of energy where you are bringing in truth, love, light, and honesty. You can bring that into your life. You can call it in. The same way you can wear pink and rose perfume and silk on Friday and wear a red thread bracelet to call in love. The same way that you can change your fate by what's going on mentally and emotionally and change your magnetism on what you are magnetizing towards you. Because as you know, you are a being of energy. And like will attract like. And there is something in you that is attracting all of this. I tend to believe that when somebody attracts a liar and a deceiver and a cheat, it is because they themselves are inauthentic. There's something about them that they're not true to themselves. 9 times out of 10, it's because that person is living their life for other people. And 9 times out of 10, it's because that person is totally a different personality in front of friends and family and coworkers than they are at home by themselves when they take the mask down. And honestly, that's truthfully what I tend to see for individuals, even like myself, that have attracted liars. And it's an inauthenticity. And I think once you genuinely are just real honest with yourself, your desires, your wants, you make choices of where you want to live, where you want to work, what you want to believe in, where you go every day, how you fill your schedule, even down to what you eat and the time you make for yourself. If you are genuine to things that are good for you, you're going to start seeing a lot of genuine, honest people coming around you. But it's the times where your standards and boundaries have fallen down completely, or there is none, to where you're saying, yes, man, yes, man, yes, man, to mom, grandma, grandpa, kids, friends, family, coworkers. It's like, will you cover my shift? Sure. Will you take care of this for me? Okay. Can you come down here today and help me with this? Sure. Can you come over here and do this for me? Yeah. Can you get me this at the store? Sure. And the whole time you're drained. You're hungry, you're starving, you're cold, you're wet, you're sore, you're tired, whatever. And you're saying no to yourself all the time. People are like, can we go eat here? Can we go eat there? And you're like, yeah, even though you feel like something else completely. And it's really the people that have to learn to stand up for themselves, which you are, 7 of Wands. You are totally standing up for yourself. But it's those people that are like, okay, it's time. It's time for my standards and boundaries to be here. It's time for me to cut my losses. This is my new life. This is 2024. I am not that Linda from last year. You will not find me saying yes, man, to all of you anymore. I will say yes if I can squeeze it into my schedule. I will say yes if I have the time. I will say yes if I feel like I can agree to that myself. but it's about being authentic, doing things you want to do, and being able to say no when you need to. So again, we have some confusion here, Two of Wands in the reverse. Where am I headed? Where am I going? There is going to be a period of time with quote unquote, what you said, what's happening next in love. There is going to be a period of 2 weeks where you're not sure what you're going to do. It's kind of up in the air and you're just searching your heart. Should I have hope here or should I not? Now, ultimately, I see you moving on. But don't be surprised if you catch yourself looking back and thinking, maybe we can make this work. I think you need a long break at the very least from this individual. But that's just my opinion, and you don't have to listen to me. But on that note, I just want to tell you, and there's going to be more in your personal reading. We'll get into a lot more details than today. But he is going to say sorry. And you deserve it. And he does mean it. He's going to give you a little offer. It's not a huge offer. It's not the big offer that you've been waiting for, like King of Cups. The big apology, the big I want to do things right, the big I've been a fool. It's not the big one. But it's something that says, I know I've screwed up. I never meant to hurt you. I'm going to start doing A, B, C, fill in the blank. And they're all baby steps. They're just steps in a different direction. I don't think it's going to be good enough for you. And if you get to that place where you're like, it's not good enough for me, Steph, then you're doing the right thing. Because I'll be honest, Linda, looking at these cards about this person, he's not good enough for you. And I don't give a darn if he is the seed giver of the life of your children. He's not good enough for you. And he is not going to fulfill your wishes. And you have to get to a place where you're real with that. And where you look at this person and say, God, I love you for the times we had and what you've given me. And you mean a lot to me. And I'm glad that you're apologizing because I do deserve it. I am worthy. And I want to be someone in your life that was important. I don't want to be another notch on your belt. I want to be someone who was monumentally important to you. But I think I'm going to go ahead and move on and say no. Like, I eventually think that's where you're going to get at. That's where you're going to get at. And you're going to feel free. And there's going to be a burden off your shoulders. You're going to be free. And it feels really, really good when you're up there soaring with that wind. I can tell you the truth. I don't know how old you are, Linda, but it feels really good for me. It's going to feel really good for you. Okay, so we'll be real quick. Let's see, what is this clarifying? And then we'll get a message from him. But, this is what's next in love. I wish I could tell you there's some new great lover coming into your life next week. But that's unfortunately not what the cards wanted to pull out for you, okay? It's not. Most likely the next thing in love for you is this person apologizing, okay? Furthermore, if there is anything at all new in love or romance, there could very well be someone you are not interested in at work flirting with you or asking you out on Valentine's. There's somebody that works with you or around you that you're not into that is going to ask for a date or maybe getting together or maybe just giving you something small. But, that is something else that could come up, again, by Valentine's. Okay? But it's not a big thing. It's not a big deal. It's not like the next love in life. It's just a little, romantic thing, It's not a big deal at all. The big deal is this ex here that is going to pursue you again. That's the big deal. But let's see some truth into your connection here. Let's see what the cards want to say about the separation. Oh, well, definitely divorce, court, judgments. Look at that. Justice in reverse and judgment. He's not going to get a fair shake at court. Why? Because he's not been fair. You get what you give, you reap what you sow. When justice is in reverse, someone is not getting the fair end of the stick. They are not getting what they hoped to get out of the justice system. This is kind of getting screwed over by the justice system. Just keeping it real. Bottom of the deck here, prisoner. Ooh, that's not good. That's not good. He's going to feel trapped and caged, no way out, forced into a corner with this court situation. I'm going to keep it real. But what does this person want to say here? And you know what the universe is saying? You shouldn't have put yourself in the position you put yourself. And I'm hearing if you make your bed, you're going to lie in it. You know, you can't just get away. You can't get away with what you've done. You've created this. It's time to pay the piper. Time to pay the piper. He's reaping some karma. Part of what he's going to be admitting here to use in the moment right now, I still have no idea what to say to you. There's not a lot for him to say immediately. Again, this Page of Cups is a month, so could even be a month and a half. But for the moment, he doesn't know what to say. Sometimes he already knows you know him in and out, you know? He thinks you're a great and amazing person. I got that with the Queen of Pentacles. All right? You've been kind of a light in the dark in a sense for him. Let's see what else I can pull. Let's get some other words here. You are my queen. My karmic situation is ending. I was in denial. So yeah, this is what's going to come out with that apology. He doesn't know what to tell you right now. I feel like he needs to deal with his divorce in court first. But after that, there's going to be some kind of realization where he is going to reach out and apologize because he's going to realize you were the good one. You were the one that got away. You were the one that didn't deserve what you got. And you were much better suited for him than this other person was. And he should have honored what he had with you. Okay? And so that's really what's going to be said there. Let's see. One last oracle here. Choices. Again, you're going to have choices. You've seen his true colors. You know that you really love him. He loves you. You know, this could be there's karma between you guys, of course. It is true love. There's no way that you were ingenuine or he was ingenuine. He's just a terrible person for a while. He's been acting terrible. And you've seen his true colors. This is why you're going to have a choice in the end. You don't have to accept him. I think you guys are going to have the talk. The sad thing is you and this person have great chemistry. I think that's what makes it hard. It's like it's hard to be around him because, again, he's not just around you for the kids. You guys have chemistry. So it makes it that much harder. But I think you know, and trust me when I do your cards, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how much chemistry you have with someone. When they are not your wish fulfillment, they're not your wish fulfillment. And you have to love yourself more than you love them. And you're going to have to choose you over them. That's the big choice. So 2 of Wands, remember 2 weeks, you're going to be at a place where you're walking in the woods, a little lost, a little deep in the forest to see the trees. Not sure what you're going to do, but it will happen. You will figure out what you're going to do, and then you're going to go straight on that path. That's what I see. But we'll talk more, Linda, in your reading, okay? We'll work on that. Thank you. And yes, I will check my email to make sure that I have your information for your reading. Thank you for your patience. I love you. I hope I didn't run you off with that. I'm sorry. It's been crazy over the holidays. It really has. I still have a lot of things to get caught up on. I'm finishing the art pieces that I'm making for the presents. And now I'm just like behind, and we got sick and drama happened, and it's always something. And I'm just like, God, can I have a break? Can I just have a break and a blessing? Can I be blessed? Can I just have a good thing happen so I can do something very smoothly? You know, but I feel like I'm constantly tested, girl. Anyways, I love you. And remember, this is a journey, not a destination. So you just keep swimming. Okay? Yeah, it's hard, Linda, but you will get there. All right? And yes, I'll look out for that email. Doja, I'm going to pull a card for you like I said I would, because thank you so much. Let's see. Spirit, please show me Doja Cell. What's coming up next in love for Doja Cell? Okay, Queen of Cups in the reverse. Bottled up emotions. 9 of Pentacles. Ooh, ticking time bomb. Doja, wow, this whole situation, and again, thank you so much for being a YouTube subscriber. You're going to be alone for a little bit, because you know for a fact that there is someone that is into you, but not telling you. And this person keeps a lot of secrets, keeps it all away from you, and you're aware of it. It's about to blow. You're going to hear this person's confession. 9 of Wands in the reverse. The wall's coming down. There is going to be a conversation. And you are seen as beautiful, responsible, desirable. Okay? This person is torn, quite possibly between 2 lovers, and hasn't really known when to leave. He has not known when to leave. He's deep into that commitment, but he is reaching a place where he knows he's going to have to leave that situation behind. 10 of Swords. There's a very prominent Virgo vibe here. So look at that Tower, Virgo. Oh yeah, it's coming. It's on the horizon. It's so close you can smell it. I hear in my mind, it's like when you smell the rain coming. It may not be pouring right now, but you can smell the rain before it even comes. Well, I can. I can smell the rain. So you're going to see it before it comes. Just know this person is definitely back and forth with everything, and he has not really confessed to you his true feelings. It is about to come out. We're looking at about 9 weeks. There's also numbers that you're going to see that come together in 3s, and that is 999. So if you are seeing 999 somewhere, just know that's a sign. But yeah, this person is going to express to you for sure within 9 weeks. But again, he hasn't said anything to you. He hasn't even admitted to you the love, the passion that he feels. All because he's still connected with somebody else. Okay? So he doesn't really have the freedom or the liberty to speak right now, but he will. It's about to happen. So that's what I see for you, Doja. Okay. And then I'm going to give some cards here for Linglicious. You're a subscriber here on YouTube as well. Thank you so much for that. Linglicious, let's get you some cards. You're welcome, Doja. Four of Wands, upcoming love for you. Oh my gosh, the Moon, Page of Cups, 2 of Wands. My word. Talk about a new love coming into your life. Ling, someone new is popping up. This is going to be a Cancerian, most likely. Chariot and the moon. I'm sorry, honey, but that can't be more of a Cancerian vibe. This person also has fire in their chart. Most likely Leo. Maybe they're a cusper. Leo, Cancer, cusper. Okay. But this person, ooh, it's a new person. Love potential through the roof here. This person definitely is stable, and there's a lot of potential for a good future. This person is relationship material, meaning someone you can trust and someone that would be good in a relationship as far as loyal and willing to commit. You should expect an offer in 2 to 4 weeks. This person definitely would like to take this relationship to the next level, into the bedroom for sure. There's going to be some competition though. Ooh, it's in the bedroom, girl. I knew it. I was like, it's in the bedroom. It's in the bedroom. He definitely wants to take it to the next level when you get there. But then there's this air sign here, Knight of Swords, and he's going to be like, wait a minute. No, this could be an Aquarius, but this person's like, no. You're not going to be able to have something with this person. Like, I'm still in the picture. This person could be sending you text messages and even mixed signals. There could definitely be some mixed signals with this air sign because this person secretly wants you as well, like, but hasn't done anything about it. There's no action. There's probably drama. There's other people involved. There's BS. There's mistrust. There's back and forth, going back on your word. It's just a lot of, just unnecessary, right? And so how dare this new person waltz in with all these good vibes and try to sweep you off your feet? We have unfinished business. And I think really that's what this air sign's going to be implying. We are not done. We don't have closure. We don't have, we don't have closure. Okay. So anyways, they're just like not ready to cut the cord here. But you are getting a new beginning and a fresh new start. Believe me, this is a wish come true and a breath of fresh air. You are going to be getting a fresh start. And this person has something to offer you, something worthwhile and something of value. I think this is positive. It's a positive change in your life. And you're going to have some deep emotions about that air sign. Don't let him ruin the new good thing that you have coming for you. This is an era of 2024 and new, better choices. And you make them for yourself. Do what makes you feel good and happy. But get on track. All right, so that's what I have for you, girl. All right, I love you guys. I'm going to bid you adieu, say goodnight. Thank you for watching me. I really hope you liked my video. Please like it. Please subscribe. I really hope I see you again. And yeah, if you're looking for anything personal for yourself, or you just want to send some love or whatever, I've got the links below. And until next time, hun, good night, and just keep swimming. All right. Bye, Allie. I love you guys. Bye, Doja. All right. I love you guys. You're so welcome. Thank you. Good night, guys.